Continuing with our problems in South Africa, Gauteng's pothole-riddled roads are a daily nightmare for motorists. While some holes are left and become bigger and bigger, others get a quick fix only to reappear a few days later. But what is being done to address the pothole crisis in this province? Well, our reporter Theodor Mashele is tracking this story for us, and he joins us now live for more. Theo, of course, you've shown us how there are community members in different areas who've taken the law into their own hands, showing exactly how South Africans are tired of waiting for services from the people we've entrusted with power.
Yes, indeed, Maseho. And you know, one of the problems that I've encountered with the potholes today is the fact that residents are saying that some of the potholes are actually caused by certain repairs that are done. And after those repairs that are done, the people just leave the rubble there, and they really don't just fix. So when then the rain comes, everything just collapses. But another thing, as you can see here, I'm standing in what is supposed to be tarred road, but because of this unfortunate problem that we've got about potholes, it's actually not. But one of the biggest issues about this thing is the fact that there ends up being accidents, and besides the accident, residents end up having to have damaged cars that they have to repair. So earlier on, I caught up with a motor repair owner who actually spoke to the fact that insurance doesn't actually have, most insurances don't actually have coverage for potholes, and it is actually expensive to repair whatever damage that potholes have to do. This is what Daryl had to say.
All right, Theo, it looks like we don't have that snippet of that conversation that you had, but tell me about whether or not you've been able to actually even speak to people who have had their vehicles damaged. I mean, I remember at some point, we were promised by the Gauteng government, the transport department in this province said that we could take government to court to sue for, tires that are burst from potholes on the roads.
Yes, I am actually still awaiting for a comment from the Johannesburg Road Agency about that, because I wanted to find out about the procedures that people could actually take. Earlier on, I spoke to a resident, one of the motorists on the road who was actually stuck on the side of the road, and they were saying their tire burst, and that was due to a pothole. And I asked them if they actually knew of any ways of claiming for any, maybe even a refund. I mean, we speak of the cost of living being so high, and that is one of the things that Daryl was to speak about, to the fact that people are coming complaining that the cost of living is so high and they can't afford to simply fix their cars themselves. So even if they do fix it, it would be helpful if ever they were compensated with whatever that they spend on the car. But then unfortunately, those processes delay, according to residents, and according to motorists, and they're saying that even if you do claim, there are certain procedures and protocols that you have to follow, so you will not necessarily get help. We all know that we use our vehicles for our day-to-day life. We go to work every day, so it is about the inconvenience, and not only the inconvenience of fixing your car if ever there is a damage, but even getting to work becomes inconvenient, because already we are delayed by load shedding. Already there's a lot of traffic because of that, and now you also have to think about lanes that are blocked due to one side of the road maybe not working due to a pothole, or now it has turned into a stop and go situation. So it is all about convenience really, and also about money, because people simply cannot afford to be out of the blue with a pothole that maybe you didn't even see because of the darkness, because of load shedding. You now have to go fix your car. So it's all about being inconvenienced really within the roads.
All right, Theodor Mashele live for us there in Johannesburg. Thank you. Let's leave it there for now.